Welcome to another class of Amazon S3. So today in this class we are going to discuss about buckets. In our last class we had discussed about object storage. So today our topic is buckets. Now bucket is basically a container. From container we can say that this is a web folder. So bucket we call it as container. Container is what? Web folder. So bucket is basically a container for objects. Now Amazon S3 is using object storage. That means it has to store various objects in some container web folder. We call it as buckets. Now what are these objects? We say that these are our files which we require to store. So these are the files which are stored in Amazon S3 in a container or a web folder. Now each Amazon S3 object is contained in a bucket. That means each S3 object is there in a bucket. So as an example, if this is a bucket for storage, so these are the objects. So each and every object is there stored in a bucket with unlimited capacity. Now buckets form top level namespace for Amazon S3 and bucket name is global. That means whatever the name of this bucket, we want that this name should be global in nature. That means it should be unique. Now bucket name is unique across all AWS accounts like our domain name server. So this should be global and unique across all AWS accounts. Across all AWS, like our domain name server. Now it can contain up to 63 lowercase letters. Bucket name it can contain up to 63 lowercase letters. We can have numbers, hyphens, periods. How we define this bucket name. Now we can create multiple buckets but up to 100 per account by default. So we can create multiple buckets. Now we have a limit 100 per account and this is default. Now what to remember in buckets, that this is a web folder which is for objects stored in Amazon S3. Now bucket, each object is there in a bucket. We can create multiple buckets but per account only 100, which is a default value. Now this bucket name is global and this should be unique across all AWS accounts, which because in a bucket they have to store their data. Now this is the name, what it contains. It could be anything we can define but a unique name. Thank you so much.